Alright, let's just see how this works. Again, do not try this at home. It's really, I'm making this up as I go along. Let's just see if these scissors work out like they said. Claim they'll cut steel. Oh, hello, sunshine. Yes. I like this. I'm pretty sure somebody with big old muscles could probably come in here and rip this up, but you know what? I ain't got big old muscles. Me and my hands are not the strongest. Oh. Oh, stop it. Oh, come on now. I can't believe it actually cuts through there. Maybe these things will cut through steel. That'd be kind of amazing to find out. I ain't got no steel to cut, but... Okay, I've got to get on my knees. Oh, there went my knuckles. Oh, that's better. Man, Nola was right. The older it is, the harder it is to cut. Ah, yes. Now, I did it. Woohoo! It's under here. What the hang? And then, how in the dickens? Maybe this thing comes up. Yep, it does. That's how they did it. Well, we'll just stick that back under there until I get to take that part off. Oh my goodness. Not sure if I'm supposed to be wearing a mask during all this, but considering this place sat abandoned for 5 years, I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure if I want to keep you yet. I probably won't. Listen. Stay there. Alright. Now, this right here is the knife they originally told me to buy. You know what? Maybe it's because my hand strength is really puny. It does not cut well. Oh, I say that, and of course it gets jealous and then decides to cut. Ah, yes. Woohoo! Sweet victory. Okay. We got that up. Now, this is all trash. I'm afraid to stick it outside right now because at the end of the day, when that day ever comes, 1-800-JUNK is coming to get all this crap. They just don't know it yet. And knowing my fortune, if I stick it out there today, bears will come and get it tomorrow. Oh, or somebody will. Oh. Now, if I find stuffed animals in this place, like I've been doing everywhere else, it's not gonna be good. See, I don't understand that. I can't move that. Oh, why about stuffed animals, you ask? Well, I'll tell you a story while I'm doing this. I bought this place last January in 2019. And when I got out here, it was straight woods. That's all it was. This is in a subdivision, and it looks like when they built this place, they built the whole subdivision, and then when they got to my section, they decided to go on a break, and they never came back because they cut the road out. It was dirt and left. Like, you can see where they cleared the section out for the cul-de-sac that we just looked at a minute ago. That was it. And so when I came along, all these trees had fallen. They looked like a tornado was out here. And the county wouldn't do anything about it. And I said, well, does that mean I get to clean it myself without any trouble from you? Well, I don't know, Kim. Well, what do you mean you don't know? If you're not going to do anything about it, then why do you care what I do to it? Well, you know. And no, I don't know, really. And so I finally went to county council because they weren't going to clear the road off. Pretty sure I'm not doing this right. And and so I said, listen here, I bought this piece of property out in such and such place, and the road that y'all made way back when is covered in trees, and fallen trees, granted, and all this other mess. I said, now if y'all ain't gonna come clean it out, and y'all think they kept claiming that it was a driveway because my neighbor's house is the first thing on it, and so whenever you come down the road, you see her driveway that is fenced in, and right past her driveway, the road stops, the gravel stops, and it turns into a dirt road. It turns into a mud pit, really, until I put gravel down. I said, now listen here. If y'all think that y'all aren't going to do anything with this road that y'all call a driveway, fine. But let me put it to you like this. I'm single. I have no husband, no children. I work 2 jobs. I'm very dizzy. I have bad balance, aka dizzy. And so when I do what I can do with what limited forces I have, if I hurt myself and I call 911 and they can't come out here because of that road that y'all said I couldn't clear off, I'm going to sue you. Oh, Kim, you can do whatever you want to on that road. Yeah, I bet you thought you changed your mind. So, yeah, that was that. That was the first problem we ran into. Or I did, ain't no we about it. And then after that, once cleaning commenced, every single week that I was out here, like I was out here on Saturdays. Every Saturday I'd come out here, the next Saturday I'd come, I'd find a stuffed animal sitting in the place that I had been cleaning the Saturday before. So like on Saturday, January 1, for example, I'd be cleaning at X spot. Then on 7 days later, on January 8th, I'd see a stuffed animal sitting in that spot where I had been cleaning on January 1. I'm just like, what in the hang is going on? I just don't understand. And I hardly ever talked to the neighbors because I hardly ever saw them. I was only out here on Saturdays at first, which is pretty much still the case. I haven't moved into it because, as you can see, well, this is the stage that we're at right now. But, yeah, anyway. So, after 6 weeks passed, I ended up with 6 stuffed animals. And I started to get freaked out about it. There's an old creek or a waterfall down at the edge of the property. And there's a hose pipe in it. One end you can see taking in water. The other part is under the dirt. And so it's like, up here in the hills, creeks, pipes, weird stuffed animals coming out of nowhere. I think there might be a moonshine still out there. So I called the police. Actually, I called the revenuers. Never heard from them again. Well, then I finally called the police about the stuffed animals. And so, yeah, they think somebody in the neighborhood was doing it, trying to scare me off. Which I kind of agree. Because once one person left, the stuffed animals left. But what really became spooky was back in April of last year. One weekend I was I was leaving here, and I was about 5, 7, 8 blocks away. It was a good ways. I was on this highway, and I seen a live bear crossing the street. Well, the first stuffed animal that I ever found out here was a bear. The next day I come out here, it was actually the very next day, I come out here, and I looked down and I seen a live turtle. No big deal about a turtle. But the second stuffed animal that I found was a turtle. Then the next day I came out here, and it was actually the next day again consecutively. I was cleaning the dirt. I was cleaning the dirt. I was digging in the dirt, and I found a stuffed raccoon. Looked up 20 minutes later, and what do I find? A real raccoon crossing the street. And yeah, that's when I started to get freaked out. And then later that day, the next day, my neighbor came out and said, "Well, Kim, if you see a bunch of cars coming out here on X day, it's because we're having a memorial. My husband died." Well, later that afternoon, I found a bone in the yard. I called the police, because I had found as well. This all happened after I found these 2 big rocks that looked like tombstones. So, yeah, we have a fetish around here about stuffed animals. It was quite creepy. But, the creepiness of it all hit whenever I had a dream. And, it was about these people that were coming out of the side of the woods up into my yard, and I was like, "What you doing here?" "Oh, we live around the corner, you just don't know about us." "Okay, whatever." So I asked her about the stuffed animals. "Remember, this is a dream." And she said, "Oh, that's because somebody died up here." You said, "What?" I mean, really? And she was like, "Yeah, his name was Bill Bentley." I was like, who has dreams that end up with, real names in the dream? So I Googled the name once I woke up. And sure enough, there was a family of Bentleys running loose around here. And, yeah. I found William Bentley, I think. He's alive and kicking, though, thank God. I am not left-handed, so I'm trying to figure out how to get this. That one. So that is, that's the story of this place so far. It's been interesting. As you can see, I'm just figuring this out while I go along. That's why I call it I Did It Myself project. I'm going to lay this back down. So if anything, you can walk away from this and say, "I don't think I'm going to do it that way. That looked difficult." That's the idea. Okay. My arm itches. Okie dokie. Whew. It's black and hot. I'm pretty sure these aren't the gloves you're supposed to use for this, but you know what? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. How, oh how. Okay. There. I'm just waiting to pull this carpet back and see something ridiculous like bury the body here. Oh. I swear, I've already found money in here. It was only 15 or 20, 24 cents. And one is Canadian, of course. Or at least I think that's Canadian. I don't know. Looks like it. Oh. I tell you, I don't know what these people did in here. I'm sure they'd seem to have a good time doing it, whatever it was. Oh. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, I swear, I have a bigger respect for construction people now. Tell you, that's the truth. I love the sunlight. Sometimes I think I'm part cat. I'll be glad when I get into the shade. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. See, like junk like this. I don't know what that is. I hope I'm not cutting wires. I really don't want to die today. Oh, I mean, I have to be at work at 4. It's now 10 o'clock or something like that. So dying is not on the schedule. Ain't nobody got time for that right now. Not me, at least. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. My Lord. We're getting somewhere. I can't believe that this is still as hard as it is. That amazes me. I mean, great day in the morning. I thought it'd be rotted out. It's amazing it ain't. Does look kind of nice. Oh. Oh. Ew. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Only God knows what all this crap is. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's move you over here. I'm going around the corner. I'm going around the bend. Anyway. Oops. Hey, that's me. Here I am. Alright. George, let's move that out of the sunshine. Okay. Watch me pull the engine out like this. I don't know what happened to Kim. Last thing we saw of her, she was pulling carpet out. Next thing you know, she went flying through the air. Oh. My goodness. Tell you one thing. I sure don't want this to go anywhere. Them are rusty nails. Don't feel like getting lockjaw today. Where's that blade at? All right. If there are any animals nearby, I bet they are laughing their head off at me. Look at that crazy child. That's what human life is like, huh? I don't think animals realize how much they have it made. Oh Lord, there's an X. Oh, thank God it's just material. You're coming off whether you like it or not. Come on now. I know you've been working hard for however long of years it's been. 78, I'm 39. Heather's 9 and 3 is 42. So then 76, 42, 44. I know you've been in here for 44 years. Unless they changed it. But you're coming out. Today is your retirement day. Come on. You know you want to. Good Lord. What is this? How in the dickens? Holy sweet mother. I don't know how to do that. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, make this carpet go out of focus. Ah, here it goes. Told you. You're coming out. Yes. Woohoo! Sweet. Victory. Yes. There we go. Now, what in the hang is that? Okay. All right. Ouch, that is hot. That didn't take long. Okie dokie. I can't believe it. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, stop it. Ooh, those are zipped. I wonder if money's in there. Let's go find out. You never know. My great-grandma went through the Depression. We found money hidden in the hem of her clothes. All right. Stop.